The way I looked at it was like almost like an arrow. Like I'm going to get pulled back maybe, but that pulling back is going to sail me onto where I really needed it to go.
Today we're on the road with Alicia.
Hey, I'm Alicia Soulier and you're at SalonScale headquarters.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to chat today. Thanks for taking the time. Tell me a little bit about your origin story and how you got to SalonScale.
Well, it started out of a problem that I was facing in my own business. I had a salon for several years, and as it was doing awesome year over year, we were growing. I couldn't figure out why our cash flow was just not supporting our revenues. And ultimately what I figured out was that we had a industry flaw in our financial model.
So why move from owning a salon to starting this tech company?
Ultimately, I think I love to help an industry. It's my legacy. It's the thing that I want to leave the industry. How do I make it better than I found it? And when I had this opportunity to build a tech company and really help change the way that salons operate around the world, I had to soak that up and leave something that meant so dear to me, running a business, growing, stylist. I had to leave that to help the entire industry see a different perspective. So when I started to see all the faces and all the people that I could help and change to make them have a happier, healthier life, it was definitely an easy decision to lean in that way and then, leave the salon business and turn into a tech founder. So
I know people back home might be wondering, have you ever felt like you wanted to walk away or give up?
Oh, many times. And sometimes I think I probably should have walked away a lot faster. But I think nothing in life comes easy. It's extremely difficult. And when you're at that crossroad where you have to give something up or move, the way I looked at it was almost like an arrow. I'm going to get pulled back maybe, but that pulling back is going to sail me onto where I really needed it to go.
What's a piece of advice you'd give other people wanting to pursue tech entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship in general?
I think the best time to start was yesterday. So that's one of my favorite sayings. And I think sometimes when you break down big goals and dreams into small little bits, you really can make them happen. And today's day and age, there's no better time than to dive into things right now. We are we're so in a movement in a world where people are adaptable for change and they're interested in new things, and connection means more to people now than ever. So I say just go for it. You've got nothing to lose, and ultimately you have an entire lifetime to keep changing all the things that you need to find your true desires.
What does success look like for you?
You truly are successful when you define what that truly means to you in your internal belief systems. Success to me is joy. It's happiness, and it's a feeling more than an action or a goal or trophy. It's more of a feeling. And to feel joy every day is ultimate success. So for me, I'm working every day so I can find joy in every single minute of every single day.
My favorite question to ask people is, if you had unlimited resources and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do?
I would definitely go into philanthropy.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more.
Ultimately I see my widest life vision is being able to help people and help people that didn't have that. And I think it comes from that desire about my parents, how my parents, I lived in this bubble that everybody had a lifestyle like this. Every child goes through this. Nobody struggles like I didn't, right? So how can I spend the rest of my life giving back to those people and making sure that at some point that they have an ounce of what I had when I was little.
Thanks for taking the time to join us today, Alicia. If people want to follow your journey, where can they find you?
So you can come to our website, salonscale.com, and of course on all social platforms, we're at SalonScale.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. See you on the road.